No shit.
You've got to know your history. I'm an alumnus.
Alumnus?
I'm an alum. I'm an alum.
You're an alumni.
Alumni is actually plural. Alumnus is singular. It's Latin.
I don't believe you. I think you just made all of that up.
No, I'm an alumnus.
You're an alumni.
The alumni is the multiples.
I don't believe you. I'm Googling
Alumnus is the singular.
I don't believe you.
I have a law degree. That's fucking Latin.
A law degree is Latin?
Juris Doctorate. That's why I didn't realize I was getting a doctorate degree, because it was all juris and shit. I found out I was getting a doctorate degree at graduation. Welcome to the Mole Mears Show. I'm Mole.
Mears.
Mole Mears is back. We got audio. We got good video, we think. First time we're using our brand new camera. Old microphone. Works with the camera.
Amazing.
You bought a new computer. We're making capital investments because we're on Showtime, and we've made no money.
No.
That's the confidence we have in where we're going.
Yeah, we're going to make it big.
You know where else we're going?
To Dallas.
Dallas, Texas.
That's right.
First stop, Arlington National Cemetery. Arlington National Cemetery.
It is. There's a lot of dead people here.
Last year, we were on the White House lawn, and we didn't care.
No.
Now we don't have a permit to do this.
No.
We don't care.
No. We just told the guard we're with Mole Mears, and they're like, whoa, go ahead.
One thing that we need to address as far as the show goes, what's with the shirt? Where's the jersey?
Yeah, a little green screen issues last week. Didn't want you guys to see through me again, so figured I'd go white. Plus, it could be a good omen for the Eagles to win this week. No jersey.
No jersey. I don't understand that at all. You wore the jersey all year there in the playoffs, but let's go. MoleMears.com has a form to submit your playoff contest picks.
Yes.
Read the form where it says to check two, check two.
Make sure to fill it out before Saturday, before the games start. Big prize this time. New Mole Mears t-shirt with the new logo. Sign up today.
It'll be the only one in existence, by the way.
It will be.
It's awesome. Peter Kalka, C-A-L-K-A. Am I saying that right?
Kalka? Yeah, around
you
there.
can guess, too. That's great. 12 wins. Tiebreaker, 30 points. He was the closest to.
Yes.
In the snoozer game of the week, which was Seattle at St. Louis, Seattle playing their way in.
Yeah, not good.
Green Bay beating Chicago 10-3 in a battle of offensive juggernauts.
Boring.
Yeah, not good. Everything else took care of itself. We'll go through the matchups this week. Start with New Orleans at Seattle.
Yeah, you got the defending world champions back in the playoffs. It's the first time that's happened in a while, where the defending champions actually made the playoffs the following year.
Yeah, it's true.
With that said, they get the easiest game in the history of the NFL playoffs, facing the first team ever to make the playoffs with an under 500 record. Give me the Saints. Seattle sucks.
Not true. Not the first team to make the playoffs with a sub 500 record. First team to win a division with a sub 500 record. There have been teams in the playoffs with sub 500 records. New Orleans beats Seattle on your theory. New York Jets traveling to Indianapolis for a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game.
Yes, which we didn't think would happen. I mean, we didn't see the Jets making the AFC Championship last year. This year, you would figure both these teams would make the playoffs, but they're both kind of playing a little bit not as well as they did last year.
A little bit not as well.
A little bit not as well. I like the Jets in this game. I think they're going to pound the ball down Indianapolis' throat, who doesn't even have a defense, I don't even think. I like the Jets to run it. Short passes by Sanchez. Let him get comfortable in the pocket. Let them move the ball, control the game. Keep Peyton Manning on the sideline so that he doesn't come back in the last 5 minutes from 14 points down. Give me the Jets.
I'm going to take Indianapolis because I think the Colts figured out, they're the only team in the NFL that figured out that the no-huddle offense works all the time.
They do it all the time.
And I think this particular game, I don't think they're going to go much further than this, but I got to be careful with what I say because I ate shit all last playoffs by saying the Jets weren't going anywhere. I think this is a game that they're going to handle. Matchup-wise, like you said, you can pick it apart that way. I'm going to pick Peyton Manning this year because without him, I think they were a 4-12 team.
If that, probably.
Baltimore at Kansas City. Unlikely game for the first round of the playoffs at the beginning of the year, but here's what we got.
Yeah, and Baltimore was my preseason Super Bowl champion pick, so I'm going to stick with them in this game. But let me just say that I like Kansas City because of the way they run the ball and how their speed on defense. If they control the clock against Baltimore, it's going to be tough for them to win. I just think Joe Flacco is much more experienced and a better quarterback than Matt Castle. Even though Matt Castle has played well this year, I'm going to go with my Super Bowl preseason pick. And I'm going to hope that the Baltimore can pull this out.
This is the sixth straight road playoff game for Baltimore
Really?
with Flacco and Harbaugh.
Wow.
I read that on
I didn't know that.
maybe I misread it. I don't know. Kansas City lost a meaningless game last week at home to go 7-1 at home for the year. I don't discount people playing in a comfortable environment. I'm actually going to go out on a limb. My goal this year, of perfect playoffs, to make up for being last place in the office pool officially at the end of last week. I'm going with KC. I don't know if it's an upset. I don't look at the lines,
I didn't look at the line either,
that's
so.
what I'm going with on that one. So we don't agree on that. So we're 2 against.
So far?
Green Bay at Philadelphia, no jersey. You think that's going to be good luck? Explain.
I'm going to do this as an unbiased opinion. Can I do that?
You can do that.
I don't think I can, but here's the deal.
Like Chris Collinsworth. I'm doing that game. I can't pick it. I don't understand that.
Green Bay has a very good offense. Aaron Rodgers, if you blitz him, he's going to be able to pick you apart. The problem is Philly's secondary is just awful right now, decimated with injury. Demetri Patterson is their starter, who's just awful. But let me get away from that. I think the X factor in the game, just like any other game Philadelphia plays, is Michael Vick. What can he do on offense? Is he going to be 100%? He says he's going to be. I like the Eagles to win because it's at home and because they got Vick. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game with little to no defense. I like the Eagles 35-31-ish.
So you're taking the Eagles.
I'm taking the Eagles.
All right, I'm glad we do a few takes. Anyway, I'm taking Philadelphia as well. They have played horrible. They played horrible 2 weeks ago. Last week didn't count, but they've been on a decline from where they were at the height of their offensive prowess in the middle of the year. That being said, I'm going to pick Philadelphia. Hold serve in Philadelphia. However, I will tell you 30 seconds into that game if that's going to be true. Because I will know whether or not the Eagles are going to win immediately. You can tell with that team. I'm going to say we're going to know 30 seconds into the game with the first play to Deshaun Jackson going for 72 yards on an end-around reverse pass to Michael Vick. I just saw it. I just saw it. It just came to me. It's going to be a 72-yard touchdown on the first offensive play for the Eagles. I'm calling it. If I'm right, YouTube that shit for 1 million views. That's what we need at this point to pay for all this stuff.
Exactly.
All right, so next week I believe is Knoxville, maybe? Knoxville's on it. Memphis is on it. I'm not sure which is first. And then we're going to be in Dallas. We got the award show coming up.
It is.
Mullenmears.com. Get on this week to enter the contest for the one and only in existence shirt because we haven't sold any to this point.
Exactly.
So make your picks, and we will see you for the divisional round picks.
Let's get back on the road.
Back on the road.